This is a masterclass video and you're gonna learn 100 idioms in this video. These are not advanced or super hard idioms. These are common and everyday used idioms. So if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. The first one is break the ice. Break the ice. The ice means to start a conversation in a social setting where everyone else is shy or not talking. And yes, you have to break the ice. You have to start a conversation so you can involve others. Listen to the example. To break the ice, she told a funny joke at the party. So in this way, she decided to start a conversation at the party where no one else was talking. Everyone was quiet and shy.
I know you're shy and afraid to break the ice, so I'll start.
The second one is bite the bullet. Bite the bullet. Repeat. Bite the bullet. Bite the bullet. When you say it a little faster, it's something like bite the bullet. So, bite the bullet means to face a difficult situation in your life, but with courage. I mean, you know that's a difficult situation, but anyway, you decide to face it. He decided to bite the bullet and started his own business. Although it was a difficult situation for him, but he decided to start his own business to make things better, to make his life better.
I'm afraid we'll just have to bite the bullet on this thing, Clive, and very troubling.
Burn the midnight oil. Repeat. Burn the midnight oil. Burn the midnight oil. It means to work late into the night and to stay up. Usually when you have lots of things to do and the deadline is close, so you have to stay up and finish the project, finish the, anything, finish the assignment, anything. You have to stay up and finish your responsibility. She burned the midnight oil to finish her project on time. She burned the midnight oil to finish her project on time.
I insist you go home and get some rest, and I'll burn the midnight oil at the station.
Hit the nail on the head. Hit the nail on the head. Repeat. Hit the nail on the head. To go to the point. You hit the nail on the head with the analysis of the problem. So there was a problem and you analyze the problem and you could find the exact wrong thing.
You hit the nail on the head, Mr. Gustav.
This one is really common. Let the cat out of the bag. Let the cat out of the bag. To reveal a secret, I accidentally let the cat out of the bag about the surprise party.
So are you saying that we're never going to let the cat out of the bag?
The next one is piece of cake. Piece of cake. When you say it faster, it's something like piece of cake. Piece of cake means something is very easy to do. The exam was a piece of cake. I finished it in 30 minutes.
It's a piece of cake.
The next one is spill the beans. Spill the beans. Spill the beans is something like let the cat out of the bag. It means to reveal information, to reveal a secret that you weren't supposed to. He spilled the beans about the promotion before it was officially announced. So, he got a promotion, I hope. He got a promotion and he announced it, he told about it before even it was pronounced officially by the manager, by the boss. So, he spilled the beans. He revealed the information.
I bet Polly you'd spill the beans to that reporter.
Under the weather. Under the weather. Under the weather means feel unwell or ill. So if you're feeling a little low today, you can say, I'm feeling a bit under the weather today, so I might stay at home. I don't want to go out.
Oh, he's fine. Bit under the weather.
Burning the candle at both ends. If you overwork, if you work harder than you have to, she is burning the candles at both ends, working 2 jobs and studying at the same time. It means she is really working hard, harder than you can imagine.
I mean, I'm just trying to make things happen and kind of burn the candle at both ends.
Call it a day or call it a night. So call it a day, call it a night. To stop working for the day or to stop doing something for the night. So call it a day or call it a night. Both of them you can use. After 5 hours of meetings, I decided to call it a day. It means I decided to finish my day, my working day, by going home, by saying goodbye, by, going out of the workplace. So I decided to call it a day.
Let's not. Let's call it a day.
Cut to the cheese. Cut to the cheese. Cut to the cheese. You can hear this phrase a lot in movies and series. It means to go quickly to the point, to get quickly to the point. Let's cut to the cheese. Let's cut to the cheese. What's your main concern? Hit the box. Hit the box. It means to study hard, to study really hard. I need to hit the box if I want to pass my exam, because that exam is really hard, so I have to study hard for that in order to pass the exam.
I understand freshmen really have to hit the books at Duke.
Hot water. Being in the water means being in the trouble, so in hot water, being in a big trouble. To be in trouble means in hot water. He found himself in hot water after missing the deadline. So he was in trouble because he couldn't meet the deadline and he didn't handle the project or assignments or anything else.
Once again, your hairdo is getting you in hot water.
Jump on the bandwagon. We use it a lot these days, to jump on the bandwagon. To jump on the bandwagon. It means to follow a popular trend. Everyone is going vegan now. I might as well jump on the bandwagon. It means I might follow the trend, I might follow the activity, and I might go vegan as well.
Well, you and I have to do some damage control before they jump on the bandwagon.
Keep your chin up. Keep your chin up. It means to stay positive in difficult situations. Keep your chin up. Keep your chin up. Things will get better soon.
Well, you keep your chin up and your music down, okay?
Make a long story short. Make a long story short. You can easily guess the meaning of this phrase. Make a long story short. It means to summarize something. To make a long story short, we missed the bus and we had to walk home.
And to make a long story short, too late. One by one, you all.
On the ball. On the ball. It's someone who is alert and competent. We can say on the ball. She is really on the ball. She always meets her deadlines.
Well, so much more on the ball than Alan Sinclair, who's nice, but...
Out of the blue. Out of the blue. When you say it faster, it's something like out of the blue. It means unexpectedly, suddenly. He called me out of the blue after years of no contact.
I don't want you to call or write or show up out of the blue.
Pull someone's leg. Pull someone's leg. To joke or tease someone. Are you pulling my leg or did you really win the lottery? So, if you're teasing me, stop it. Did you really win the lottery? Read between the lines. Read between the lines. So, between two lines, when you're reading, there is nothing. But maybe there is something that we can't see. So read between lines means to understand a hidden message. You need to read between the lines to grasp the message.
Between the lines, bitch.
The ball is in your court. The ball is in your court. It means now it's your decision or it's your responsibility. I've done my part, now the ball is in your court. It means now it's your turn to do your part, to do your responsibility.
The ball is in your court.
Throw in the towel. Throw in the towel. It means to give up, to quit something, completely quit something. After several failed attempts, he decided to throw in the towel.
People who are ready to throw in the towel are finding inspiration in their new hero, Jim Braddock.
Under the radar. Under the radar. It means not attracting any attention. She prefers to stay under the radar rather than being in the spotlight.
They have to stay under the radar.
When pigs fly. Pigs, they don't fly. So when pigs fly means an imaginary time, and it means something that will never happen. I'll believe he'll clean the room when pigs fly. It means he is never going to clean the room.
When pigs fly.
Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge anything or anyone based on the appearance. Yes. She looks serious, but you can judge a book by its cover. She's really fun when you talk to her.
Ain't that a bitch, alright? Don't judge a book by its cover, man.
A dime, a dozen. Something that is very common and not a special thing. A dime, a dozen. Good ideas are a dime, a dozen. It's execution that matters. I really love this sentence. That's true because, whenever I want to think, I've come up with lots of ideas. And when I come to execute them, when I come to perform them, actually I can't. So, yes, good ideas always come to you, but the execution is more important. So focus on that.
They're a dime a dozen!
Barking up the wrong tree. Barking up the wrong tree. So you heard the dogs, they say something like, "Woo, woo." It's barking. It's called barking. So barking up the wrong trees, it means pursuing the wrong action, pursuing the wrong thing. If you think I'm the one who broke the vase, you're barking up the wrong tree.
At least I'm not barking up the wrong tree.
So this one is really common. Cost an arm and a leg. Cost an arm and a leg. Very expensive, really expensive. That designer bag costs an arm and a leg. So this one is, I guess, my favorite. Every cloud has a silver lining. Every cloud has a silver lining. It means there is a good thing in every bad situation. Losing that job was really tough, but every cloud has a silver lining. I found a better one.
Every cloud has a silver lining, that's for sure.
Go back to the drawing board. It means to start something over and from scratch. To start doing something again because you didn't get the results that you wanted. So the project failed. So it's time to go to the drawing board to start the project all over again.
I think the bottom line is they gotta go back to the drawing board.
Hit the ground running. Hit the ground running. To start something and proceed quickly. She hit the ground running on her first day at the new job. In a nutshell. In a nutshell. In a nutshell. In a nutshell means to summarize briefly. To make the longest story short. So, in a nutshell, the project was a success.
In a nutshell, it said.
Let sleeping dogs lie. Let a sleeping dogs lie. To avoid, to avoid mentioning a sensitive issue that may upset others. It's best to let the sleeping dogs lie and not to bring up the argument.
Let sleeping dogs lie.
Make ends meet. Make ends meet. You hear this phrase a lot, especially in movies, and it means to manage your financial issues or to manage yourself financially. They struggle to make ends meet with their low income. It means that they do not have sufficient income, they do not have enough income, and they are struggling. It's hard for them to make their ends meet.
Because even at Sunny's rates, I couldn't make ends meet.
Not playing with a full deck. Not playing with a full deck. It means not very intelligent, not very smart. I think he's not playing with a full deck. He keeps forgetting things. It means his mind is somewhere else. He's not thinking straight. He's not very intelligent.
This guy's definitely not playing with a full deck.
On cloud 9. On cloud 9. It means very happy or extremely happy. She was on cloud 9 when she received the good news.
Have fun on cloud 9.
Put all your eggs in one basket. As you can see, if you have one basket and you put all your eggs on one basket, on that one basket, it means that you're spending all of your opportunities, all of your, things, all of your chances on just one venture. You're risking everything you've got on just one shot, on just one chance. And it's not a sensible thing to do. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Diversify your investments.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket, genius.
Raining cats and dogs. Actually, you don't hear this phrase a lot in native conversations. But anyway, I think it's good for you to learn it. Raining cats and dogs, it means to rain heavily. It was raining cats and dogs, so we stayed indoors. We didn't go out because it was raining heavily.
I said it's raining cats and dogs.
See eye to eye. See eye to eye. To agree with someone. We finally see eye to eye on the project direction. We finally agreed. We finally came to an agreement.
I don't often see eye to eye with Miss.
I guess this phrase is one of the idioms that, one of the first idioms that I learned when I was learning English. And I'm sure that you know it. The early bird catches the worm. It means those who start their day, who start their morning early, they take an advantage. I always wake up early. As you know, early bird catches the worm.
The early bird catches the worm.
Throw caution to the wind. Throw caution to the wind. It means to act recklessly or to act carelessly. They threw caution to the wind and they went on that dangerous trip.
You just take off. Relax. Throw caution to the wind.
Turn over a new leaf. Turn over a new leaf. To change for the better things. To change something for the better things to come. After the incident, he decided to turn over a new leaf.
You said you wanted to turn over a new leaf.
Walk on eggshells. Walk on eggshells. So you've seen eggshells before, they can easily break. It means with great cautious. It means to be very cautious, to be really cautious about something. I have to walk on eggshells around her because she gets upset easily.
Look, I feel like I walk on eggshells around you.
With flying colors. With flying colors, it means with great success. Great success. She passed her exam with flying colors. It means she passed her exam with great marks.
I know, and I'm gonna pass with flying colors.
A penny for your thoughts. A penny for your thoughts. It means to ask someone what are they thinking about. Seem deep in thoughts. A penny for your thoughts.
Penny for your thoughts.
All ears. All ears. Oh, this one is a great phrase and you hear it a lot. All ears. It means listening carefully. I'm all ears. Tell me what happened. I'm listening carefully, so tell me what happened.
I'm all ears.
Back to square one. Back to square one. It means to restart everything. A return to the starting point. Actually, it's a negative phrase, I guess, because when you return to the starting point, it means you have to start everything all over again, and it's a lot to do. We're back to square one after the project was rejected. We have to do it. We have to start everything all over again. Bite off more than you can chew. Bite off more than you can chew. To take on too much responsibility and you can't fulfill them, you can't do them, so it means bite off more than you can chew. Don't bite off more than you can chew on that project. It's a really hard one.
Kind of cash that I need. Man shouldn't bite off more than he can chew.
By the skin of your teeth. By the skin of your teeth. It means to barely manage something. I passed the test by the skin of my teeth. It means it was really hard for me to pass that test, but I barely managed it. I barely managed it.
By the skin of your teeth, but you passed.
Can't hold a candle to. Can't hold a candle to means not as good as something else. His performance can't hold a candle to hers.
And she can't hold a candle to you.
Caught red-handed. Caught red-handed. To be caught while you're doing something wrong, something bad. He was caught red-handed while he was stealing cookies from the jar.
So the man was caught red-handed. There are witnesses.
Every dog has its day. Every dog has its day. It means that everyone has their chance to be successful. Don't worry, every dog has its day, and yours will come soon.
Yeah, well, like they say, every dog has its day.
Give someone the cold shoulder. Give someone the cold shoulder. It means to ignore someone and not paying attention to that person. So she gave him the cold shoulder after their argument.
You give me the cold shoulder.
To be in the same boat. To be in the same boat. It means to be in the same situation. To have the same situation. So don't worry. We're in the same boat when it comes to the project deadline.
We're both in the same boat.
Let the chips fall where they may. Let the chips fall where they may. Actually, this phrase is a little old and it means to let things happen as they will. I'll do my best and then I'll let the chips to fall wherever they may.
Just let the chips fall where they may.
Actually, I think it's a good strategy to, do things in your life. You have to do your best, you have to do what you can, and then let the chips fall where they may. And then let things happen as they will. Make a mountain out of a molehill. Make a mountain out of a molehill. It means to exaggerate a minor issue or to exaggerate a little thing. Don't make a mountain out of a molehill. It's just a small problem. You can solve it.
You're making a mountain out of a molehill.
Not my cup of tea. You say it faster or then you hear it, native speakers say it. It's something like, not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea. It's something that I don't like. I don't prefer this. Something like that. Horror movies? No thanks. They are not my cup of tea. I don't like them. I'm not interested in horror movies because I'm scared.
Flying is not my cup of tea.
Out of the frying pan into the fire. Actually, I think this is a little funny because we have the same phrase in my mother tongue. So, out of the frying pan into the fire. It means going from a bad situation to a worse one. He left his job only to find himself out of frying pan into the fire.
Out of the frying pan into the fire.
Put your money where your mouth is. Put your money where your mouth is. It means to back up your words with action. It's not just about talking things. You have to back up your words. You have to act as your words.
Put your money where your mouth is.
The whole 9 yards. The whole 9 yards. It means to do everything that is possible to do for something. She went the whole 9 yards for her wedding. It means she did everything she could for her wedding.
Calling dogs, helicopters, the whole 9 yards.
To steal someone's thunder. To steal someone's thunder. He stole my thunder by announcing the project before me.
You kind of stole my thunder.
A taste of your own medicine. A taste of your own medicine. Receiving the same treatment one gives to the others. He got a taste of his own medicine when his prank backfired.
I mean, you gotta give them a taste of their own medicine, right?
At the drop of a hat. At the drop of a hat. So when you say it faster, it's something like at the drop of a hat. And it means immediately, without hesitation. So if you do something at the drop of a hat, it means that you do that thing very fast, immediately. Listen to the example. She would travel at the drop of a hat if she could, if she had the money. It means she would travel immediately if she had the money. The next idiom is bite the hand that feeds you. Bite the hand that feeds you. I think actually you can guess the meaning from the whole expression. If you bite the hand that feeds you, it means you harm someone that helps you. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. It's not worth it. Caught in a pickle. Caught in a pickle. So basically you're in a hard situation and it's hard for you, it's difficult for you to choose between options that you have. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. It means don't assume you're successful. Don't assume you're achieving your goal before it happens. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Just wait for the exam's results. So it means if you're assuming that you pass the exam, you're counting your chickens before they hatch. You just have to wait for the results. You can't assume. Every little bit helps. Every little bit helps. It means every contribution adds up. Everything that you can help me with is worthy for me. It can help me actually. I'm saving for a vacation. Every little bit helps. So I'm actually avoiding to eat out, to hang out with my friends because I'm saving for a vacation. And every little bit helps. Face the music. Face the music. I'm sure you can't guess this meaning. This one is a little hard. It means to confront the consequences of one's actions. So if you are doing something bad, something wrong, you have to confront your consequences. He had to face the music after skipping the class. So he skipped the class and now He has to face the music. He has to confront the consequences of his action. Go down in flames. Go down in flame means to fail badly. The project went down in flames after the budget cuts. It failed. Oh, this one is my favorite. Hit the jackpot. Hit the jackpot means to achieve great success. She hit the jackpot with her new invention. In the nick of time. In the nick of time, it means exactly in the right time. Jump ship. Jump ship. It means to leave a situation suddenly, all of a sudden, unexpectedly. So many employees had to jump ship after the company was sold. Know the score means to understand the situation and not expecting anything else. So don't worry, I know the score. I'm not expecting any favors. Leave no stone unturned. Actually, this one is a little easy. I guess you can guess it. To search for something thoroughly. To search for something thoroughly. We leave no stone unturned in our search for the missing documents. So we'll search everything that we can. Make a splash. Make a splash. It means to attract attention all of a sudden. The new product made a splash when it was launched. Not the sharpest tool in the shed. It means not very intelligent. He's not the sharpest tool in the shed, but he is really hardworking. Defense. On the fence means undecided. When there are two or more options and you can't decide, you can say, I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence about which movie to watch. Put the cart before the horse. Put the cart before the horse. Put the cart before the horse means to do things in a wrong order. You're doing that thing, but you're doing it wrong. So put the cart before the horse. You're putting the cart on the horse by planning the party before confirming venue. Run around in circles means to waste your time without making any progress. I feel like I'm running around in circles trying to solve this problem. Shoot the breeze. Shoot the breeze means to have a casual conversation. So let me know in the comments which one was your favorite up to here. We spent the afternoon shooting the breeze at the cafe. Sink or swim. You can guess it. If you think a little carefully, you can guess its meaning. Sink or swim means to be successful or a failure, and it depends on your own efforts. This job, it's sink or swim. You have to learn quickly. Take a rain check. Take a rain check. It means to postpone an invitation. I can make it to dinner tonight. Can I take a rain check? The tip of the iceberg. The tip of the iceberg. It means a small and visible part of a larger problem. The tip of the iceberg. What we are facing now is just the tip of the iceberg regarding issues in the companies. Throw in the sponge. Throwing the sponge. Throwing the sponge means to quit. After many attempts, he decided to throw in the sponge. Turn a blind eye. Turn a blind eye means to ignore something. Manager turned a blind eye to the employee's mistake. Up in the air. Up in the air. It means uncertain. Uncertain. Our vacation plans are still up in the air. Wear your heart on your sleeve. Wear your heart on your sleeve. It means to openly show your emotions. She wears her heart on her sleeve, so it's easy to tell when she's upset. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't have your cake and eat it too. It means you can't enjoy both two desirable things at the same time. If you want to save money, you can't have your cake and eat it too by spending lavishly. A fish out of water. A fish out of water. So, how do you imagine a fish out of water? Actually, it's dying, so it means being uncomfortable in a situation. I felt like a fish out of water in that meeting. Bite the dust. Bite the dust means to fail or vanish. Several ancient traditions have bitten the dust in modern society. Curiosity killed the cat. Curiosity killed the cat. So, if you're curious too much, it can cause troubles for you. To tell someone that they are too curious about something, you can just say, curiosity killed the cat. Be careful. Fall through the cracks. Fall through the cracks means to be overlooked, to be ignored. My request fell through the cracks and I didn't get a response. Go the extra mile. Go the extra mile means to make an extra effort. To make an extra effort. She always goes the extra miles to help her clients. Hit the hay. Hit the hay means to go to bed. Hit the hay. I'm exhausted. I think I'll hit the hay early tonight. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled. It means to be alert and watchful. Keep your eyes peeled for any updates on the project. So that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed and loved this lesson.